Hey! What up, y'all? So Normies coming at you with a little bit of movie reaction. This time around, it's going to be Sorry to Bother You with Lakeith Stanfield and Tessa Thompson.
Amongst others. Is Armie Hammer in this movie as well? I believe Armie Hammer's in this movie.
Maybe, possibly. We won't talk about that thing that Armie Hammer is now known for.
Yeah, we will know.
Who is, oh my God, from Lethal Weapon?
Danny Glover.
Yes, Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Jeez,
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover's in here.
If you had said Predator 2, I'd have been on it.
Yeah. Who has seen the movie?
Kinda.
Yeah. I think we all have this weird kind of shared, or at least you and I have this shared experience of kind of watching this movie.
Yeah.
But being fucked up.
Yeah, and not really at least grasping the main part of it, like seeing kind of like bookending it. So there's a reason this is here, but we'll talk about that later.
I watched it and enjoyed it, and it was good.
I'm as new as a piglet on shit in shit. I don't know.
That's what people say.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
It's Black History Month, and fun fact, if you guys head over to our TikTok, I'm gonna be shouting out some of the dopest hood movies ever that I like. I was gonna do like, here's some real good black cinema. I was getting like Steve McQueen and like Ryan Coogler.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Master P made a movie in 1996 called I'm About It, and it went straight to fucking tape, and it did well. And then I was like, I'm just shouting out all the hood movies I love. I don't give a fuck. So that'll be over on TikTok, and also there's gonna be a YouTube video coming out where I'm shouting out some of my favorite black creators.
Here's the thing. Will you be watching either Black Dynamite or Dolomite during?
All right, I might do all of I might throw Dolomite on there.
Dolomite, the new Ed Murphy one, or Dolomite the original?
OG
No, you gotta do the OG.
All the way back.
The new one is
Rudy
good.
Ray Moore. Rudy Ray Moore was Dolomite.
Here's my hot take on Black History Month. Black History is American history every single fucking month.
Sure
So
is.
like, I'm rolling my eyes real hard, but also, we're gonna show up and watch this and represent and have some fun. Also, fun fact, there's actually a slight film movement of black surrealism. This movie would be a part of that.
Ooh.
You could also see Atlanta for some more of that.
I haven't watched Atlanta.
Ooh, good series.
Fucking good.
We also want to play in because, since it's Black History Month, we would want our resident token.
Hey, everybody. That's right.
We, after this, are going to our secret black people meetings, and we might invite Darren with us.
Yeah.
He'll come to a barbecue.
I get to stay in the car.
Don't worry, the AC's on.
It's the winter.
They cracked the window for me.
So off top's not a market substitute. Make sure you support the OG content you're on. Also, feel free to support the Normies over on Patreon.
Please.
Supporting us on Patreon means you get uncuts, you get to watch ahead, and you get skits. Also feel free to check us out on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We used to be on Snapchat, but we stopped doing that because we was getting too many dick pics. But
Weird.
Discord. We're doing AMAs every other Thursday.
Every other Thursday, yep.
And we got NormieCon August 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Bam.
Wow.
Check it out.
Bam.
Yeah.
And with that being said, what I want down from you guys in the comments is let us know what you think about this movie. Also, feel free to suggest some other movies for general watching. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to them during this month, but fun fact, because Black History Month is every month. We can watch them whenever. Ain't nobody stopping us.
It's true.
Also the shortest month. Always.
It says here that you were manager of the Rusty Scupper restaurant bank teller at Bank of Oakland between 2014 to 2016. Oh, and you were employee of the month.
I love that he's holding the plaque.
What's that trophy in the bag there?
Oakland High, Moot Court champion.
I was the branch manager at the Bank of Oakland. You never fucking worked there. And the number that you gave to the Rusty Scupper restaurant, was that your friend Salvador's number? Same Salvador who applied for this job? Trophy and that plaque, did you steal them?
Come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I had them made. Listen, I really need a job.
You know what this bootleg trophy tells me? You have initiative and you can read. You will read the script that we give you, and you will show up tomorrow happy.
Fuck being happy, but I'll show up.
STTS. Stick to the script.
I'm loving the music.
This
It's Tessa Thompson. I'm tripping.
You ever think about dying?
Sometimes.
I think about it all the time. Like, what? Our kids are gonna die. This sun will explode and everyone will have died. And what I'm doing right now won't even matter.
Baby, it will always matter. Because it matters now. This moment, these moments. When I kiss you, it's not for posterity's sake.
Okay, you got your calling. Your art means something. Like, I'm just out here surviving.
You miss you
That's
cute.
disgusting.
When I kiss you, it's not for posterity's sake.
There's a time that you stop talking.
If you're having an existential crisis, though,
A good quickie will probably get you right back into reality.
Get a room! I got a room, motherfucker!
Go to work anyway. Don't you start work today?
Yeah. They said they hire anybody if you're looking for a second job. Try part-time.
Everyone is talking about the worry-free solution.
What the actual fuck?
Your guaranteed employment and housing for life. Stop worrying and get worry-free.
Indentured servitude.
You ever think about this worry-free shit?
Are you crazy?
Or what, working on a commission? Nice hearing.
Murder, kill, dope.
This shit slaps.
I got overdue house
Terry
notes
Crews.
due.
I'll have some money for you soon.
You 4 months late now.
Damn.
Okay, I'm 4 months late, but check this out. God made this land for all of us.
Wow.
Greedy people like you want to hog it to yourself and your family and charge all the rest of us for the right to live.
Reminds me of a guy I did in college.
Me and my family, Cassius, I'm your fucking uncle. I gave you that car you dropped.
It's a damn bucket.
Give it back then. No? That's what I thought. I need my money in 2 weeks.
40 on 2.
Sense, bro.
Yo.
Bro.
Okay, he wasn't that broke. Like, the whole claim your money, and you're the land, right to live, making me pay part. That's that. With his uncle's apartment.
Lock in, don't be lazy. Make a sale, this light goes on. You do real good, you might even be able to be a power caller.
Power caller.
Where the callers are ballers, where they make the real money. Stick to the script.
This is very deliberate, like shitty UV light. You know, it gives you that feeling of just being depressed,
And
basically.
if anyone's ever worked in a call center, accurate.
Hello, Cassius Green here. Sorry to butt.
Also, what's happening in the next room?
What is going on in the back?
Hello?
I know that you've enjoyed our series on bird watching.
I'm sorry, young man. We don't have any money. My husband's in the hospital. He's got stage 4 cancer.
He's got to stick to the script, too.
Book number 5 in the Insight series is all about wellness, how to stay healthy without even going to the doctor. So wait,
Jesus. God.
Hey, you know, he's out here just trying to get a check, man. I understand that.
that's that dude from that show. That's fucking cool. I hate that show. Wait, I never noticed that room. The VIP room.
I used to be in there all the time.
Well, what qualifies a person to be VIP?
You need the password. This week it's upscale elegance. Actually, every week is upscale elegance.
Ball of shit. Sorry to bother you. I just...
Danny Glover.
Good old Dan.
Hey, young blood.
What a young blood.
Use your white voice.
Man, I ain't got no white voice.
Oh, come on, you know what I mean. You want to make some money here? Then read the script with a white voice.
People say I talk with a white voice anyway, so why ain't it helping me out?
You don't talk white enough. I'm not talking about Will Smith's wife. It's just proper. I'm talking about the real deal.
Hello, Mr. Everett.
It's like, sounding like you don't have a care. Bills paid. You're happy about your future.
God damn.
Breezy. Like, I don't really need this money. It's not really a white voice. It's what they wish they sounded like. What they think they're supposed to sound like this young blood.
Hey, Mr. Kramer. I didn't catch you at the wrong time, did I?
You gotta know when to bag them and when to tag them.
What's bagging and what's tagging?
Bagging is when you drop the call like a dead body into a bag. You drop that shit. Tagging is when you claim that money.
I think you should switch that.
Like when they put the tag on the body at the morgue.
The fuck is wrong with this dude?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like these metaphors have not been cleared for this pep rally. Diana.
Oh, and I know you're looking at me going, is she a manager? I'm scared, okay? She's gonna treat me like a system of motorized appendages. No, that stops here.
Whoa.
We're a family now. Because I lean on you, you lean on me, there's a synergy.
Does that mean we get paid more?
No. I would argue that social currency now is more important. Take it from the news.
Oh, no.
All kinds of media, digital, paper, otherwise. I don't want to scare you, but it's a new world.
Okay.
She's saying things?
Yeah, right.
It's your contacts, up the ante. That's right.
Clearly, you're the guy to learn from, right?
Really good question there, man.
About us getting paid?
You just go straight to the chase, man. That's awesome. Play gotta mob up with us for some skrill and bang.
No.
A bunch of us that are organizing to get us paid more, get some benefits.
Look, I gotta get back to work, man.
Let's go grab a drink later. It's on me.
Hey, lady, how much?
Squeeze Detroit.
That's cool.
My parents wanted me to have an American name.
It's about as American as it gets.
About to open their first show.
Embarrassing intro, guy.
In high school, Cash was
Why do you always talk about what I did in high school? Look at our high school football team. Literally, all they do is work at their own furniture store and play football. It's just like they're stuck or something.
What the hell are you talking about? I mean, they're friends.
I love how surreal shit
Hey,
is.
can we please not talk about the sun exploding tonight?
Is she his manic pixie dream girl?
May have.
This is awesome.
Manual wipers.
Any girl that could get down with manual wipers, dude. That's you got to put a ring on that.
You guys need to dream bigger.
Protesters say worry-free's method of lifetime labor contracts is a new form. CEO Steve Lift was interviewed on Oprah today.
Army Hammer.
Workers do not sign contracts under threats of physical violence. So therefore, the comparison to slavery is just ludicrous. We're transforming life itself.
Jesus.
Many of the violent protests are identifiable by the black mark under their left eye.
Sweatshops have been replaced by worry-free live work centers and work to the bone 14 hours a day.
A little idiocracy in there.
Yeah.
You don't cook the spaghetti and the sauce with the cheese in it first. That's some white shit.
No, all right.
You don't add cheese to spaghetti sauce, bro. Not until after.
Oh, nigga, I'm black.
You kinda black. You
Make my noodles, and then I put the sauce on. Then I put a little parmesan.
Duh.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
To my esteemed Regal View associate.
Oh my God. Tobias Funke.
David Cross.
David Cross, thank you.
Appears to be becoming a power caller.
So they do all this stuff too when they go and hang out and drink. And then try to be like, we're gonna go to the upper level. This is...
It's called the White Boys.
That was on some puppet master voodoo shit. You sounded overdubbed.
You sounded overdubbed.
I have heard about that power caller shit. That's a scam. If you work hard enough as a fry cook, maybe you can become a manager.
You think I'm just supposed to work, eat, fuck, sleep?
I'm not saying that.
It's kind of life, bro.
You need a union at Regal View.
Well said, Broham.
Your little 4 months rent wouldn't help me. If I don't come up with a boatload of money by next month, which I won't, bank is taking my shit. You should find a new place.
Do you see what her shirt says?
Does it say is ejaculation?
The future is female ejaculation.
Oh, yeah.
I've been talking to those worry-free people.
Damn.
Don't sound that bad. Be hot in a cot, like we used to say.
We'll figure something out.
You bring a chick home to your apartment, her eyes move over to those brown leather bad boys from the Inside Encyclopedia's intellectual edition. It's fuck time. You know what I mean? Was that Visa or MasterCard?
Oh my God, I hate that guy so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Doing so fucking good with the voice thing. But hit more contacts per hour.
Never good enough.
Right.
You're on your way. PC, baby, power caller.
Yo, this needs to get so more surreal for me because I'm having flashbacks like Nom.
What kind of world is it when this is the most popular show in America?
Jesus Christ.
I personally love seeing a motherfucker get beat down and humiliated. Makes me feel warm inside.
Danny.
I got the motherfucking t-shirt.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, don't love that.
I need the good stuff.
Tiny bottle.
That's what I'm talking.
Why you ain't dancing, man?
Hey, motherfucker, I'm too old for that shit.
Hey, said the thing.
Power caller. You make a shit ton of money, man. How the fuck is that even possible?
If you selling the bullshit we selling, it's impossible. But they're not selling the bullshit we selling.
So I guess comparing to what we doing to what they're doing is like apples to oranges.
More like apples and a Holocaust.
Holy God.
I've been telling everybody how you've been kicking all types of ass at work.
I'm finally feel like I'm good at something.
Hey, lovely. Thought you were coming back.
To your gallery? I thought you said don't come.
That's what I said, but don't listen to what I say. Listen to what I want.
What?
Yeah.
No.
If we get this right today, not only will it be our floor, but it'll be every other floor in Regal View and beyond. A 20-minute work stoppage during prime calling time. I'll give the call. Sal, what's the call? Fuck you, pay me. Other one. Phones down. They're gonna single some of us out. Threaten our jobs.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
If we're gonna give them our day, we need to have enough to cover our basic necessities.
Feel like he's not asking for too much.
Is anyone not down?
Nah, fuck that squeeze. We're ready.
She just got here.
Yeah, one for all for one.
He's feeling flaky.
Regal View Management, you are hereby warned. We will not be overlooked. Phones down! Fuck you, Regal View!
He was sitting on that one.
Yeah, he was.
I don't think he's gonna be saying fuck you to Regal View for a very long time. I'm sensing a wavering backbone, and she's not real, but she is his manic pixie dream girl.
We'll see if Bree's right. If she's not, she'll
I'll do like
shot.
15 push-ups. Ooh.
All right, bet.
With the egg.
I'll chug a beer with the egg, do 15 push-ups.
Pack up your shit and get out.
Fuck you
and fuck you, and fuck you.
We're the bearers of good news. Power caller.
Ooh.
You were getting a promotion.
Do you ever see it?
Of course he does. Powerful, young, strong, intelligent.
God damn, lady, calm it down.
All their issues are down here. This is your moment. Don't waste it.
Like, man.
Prove me right.
Maybe you're right. The top fucking tier of telemarketing with legends like Hal Jameson. Badass.
Power caller, man. Power caller.
Power caller.
I like this little song.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do this, motherfucker.
I hate it.
Wow, she is
Just the subtle racism.
Oh no.
Can you please?
So clumsy.
Stop touching. Get text.
Fun fact though, she really wasn't into him until he got the position.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Did you guys see this number though?
Right, she's still going.
Konami code.
White voice at all times. Here, I almost forgot. You have the potential to be a great telemarketer.
Patton Oswalt. Patton Oswalt, David Cross.
When U.S. weapons manufacturers sell arms to other countries, who do you think, Mr. Green, makes that call at the precisely perfect time? Which is, of course, dinner.
Of course, it's dinner.
Okay, so you said firepower, manpower?
Worry-free is our biggest client. We help thousands of companies utilize worry-free workers, improve their efficiency.
Are you telling me you sell slave labor to companies over the phone?
Hot damn it, you are a sharp one.
Is this a commentary on society?
No.
Another happy, worry-free family.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it!
Oh yeah.
Workers live in space-efficient dwellings in the same facilities where production occurs. Lifetime contracts, so no wages needed.
What?
They make automobiles for what it used to cost to make bicycles.
See, I don't know if I can.
Sugar on top, white voice.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
Here's the starting salary.
Chuckles and white voice.
So if cars, they're making cars for what it used to cost to make bikes, how come cars aren't the same price as bikes?
Profit.
Margin.
That was crazy yesterday. That was like.
Hey, check that out.
Damn, David Yoon. Get it, son. Jesus.
Yo.
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Down in LA, we organized the first sign twirlers union.
Go from place to place during enough trouble?
Trouble's already there. Just how folks fix it.
Bam, and then he stole your bitch.
How's it work with you and Cassius? You know, you sound like a radical. He's out of
What?
Sell out.
He's real. He's not that fake ass bougie gallery world. That's how it works.
He helped with the work stoppage, so your fire is rubbing off on him. You look like you're done here if you need a ride.
Nah, Cash is on the way.
You don't touch Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, don't touch people's face. Bury the rag deep in your face.
That's her kink.
It's pretty awesome.
She's just spinning signs in front of a shop for signs.
And the first one said off.
And she's an artist.
Did you get into an accident?
Oh, but as of today, I'm a power caller.
Does that mean you can pay me back my $80?
Oh yes, baby. Of course I
Stop,
can.
Cash is freaky. What do I sell?
Am I finally gonna be able to see your show? This is beautiful and big.
Africa.
Why did you choose Africa?
I wanted to talk about a life shaped by exploitation. How capitalism basically started by stealing labor from Africans. And you're nodding like you're listening, but you're not.
Sorry, baby, I'm receiving that. I just,
It's okay. You really want to hit this?
Yes. Yes, okay, listening now. Capitalism in Africa is booming.
I'm done talking. What I want to do is I want to sit here, hit this weed, and just be here.
It is a real sweet little scene.
That felt good the other day, right? Like I've known y'all my whole life, you know? Cassius, where you been? What's up with the suit?
I got promoted.
Are you a manager now?
I'm a power caller now. About to be paid.
We were gonna do it as a team. Are you on the team?
Yeah, I guess I'm still on your little team.
Huh.
You know my uncle's about to lose his house.
That don't mean sell out.
I'm not selling y'all out. My success has nothing to do with you. I'll root for you from the sideline. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Fantastic. Hope you have a good day.
Hope you have a better week.
I hope your month is full of success.
Hope your fucking year is spectacular.
I hope my year is spectacular.
Yeah.
You got something you want to say to me? You smell great.
You smell great.
It smells expensive.
It's just deodorant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. We should go out. Get drinks.
Don't get drinks?
Yeah.
How many drinks? 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
9,
10.
I need you sharp and ready to go.
So is that real?
I don't think so. Science is out.
Pheromones percolating out of your pores. They say to others, hold my penis while I piss on your underestimated expectations. Mr. Green,
Wow.
I am the computer, but I wish I had hands to caress your muscular brain.
Fuck.
Muzzy Muzzy.
Mr. Song, Cassius Green.
Could he get any closer?
I'm a big fan of yours, which is why I'm calling you and not Phonarola. Our team of dedicated people will make twice as many phones at half the cost.
Our very own Cassius Green just made our client worry-free upwards of $10 million.
Jesus. Where's my commission?
Facts.
I've just achieved a sort of miraculous financial endeavor. I'm also in a financial bind.
I'm gonna need a cash advance.
It's curious to see every time he asks for something, he drops his voice.
Back in a black voice.
Because he's talking to another black person, so you know he's thinking, I'm gonna come at you like you my peoples. Uh-oh.
Fix the whip.
Oh,
got a new
That's
whip.
technically illegal. That
gotta catch me first, bitch. I'm in a Maserati. The music does go hard. And Lagunitas?
And they're still in the garage?
That's great.
That's nice.
Oh,
how cool.
Oh.
That's come art to them.
Oh man, look at that art. That's,
in the windows,
that's
I would
fucking
love that.
rad.
Where the magic happens, baby.
MTV spots.
This was the scene yesterday.
God damn, this is too close to home. Fuck.
After a long day of hearty ass work, you ready to eat.
It's like awful.
We want enough money to pay our rent.
Facts.
We want to be able to go see our doctor when we get drunk one night. Hook up with someone without using any protection.
No.
Fuck Regal.
Backwater security agents successfully escort Regal View's elite power callers into the building. For more on
Just whacking people.
Baby. No, please stop with that stupid voice, Cassius.
Didn't even realize I was doing it.
That's a problem.
That's a problem, you know.
Picture of his dad keeps changing.
You abandon your friends. It's one thing to take the promotion, but now you are a full-out scab.
Well, baby, the power callers, they don't.
No, but they should be. I'm so tired of talking to you about this. You are crossing the picket line. I can't ride with you.
Oh, you was riding with me all around.
All right, fine. Well, no more.
Hey, you asked me to quit the fattest job I ever
It
had.
is not fat. It is morally emaciated. You sell fucking slave labor.
What the fuck isn't slave labor?
Oh my God, sidestep. You sidestep
What is
more than
it?
the fucking Temptations.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Fuck you, because I'm doing something I'm really fucking good at. I'm making shit happen. What is Squeeze and them gonna do about slave labor?
What does Squeeze have to do with this?
They ain't gonna do shit. And you ain't gonna do shit neither by selling fucking art to rich people. The whole reason I went to work for Regal View was to make myself more interesting to you.
I told you it was way more interesting. You go to work today at Regal View, crossing the picket line. We're done.
She still got the dot on the left.
There's always something on the side of her eye, right?
I think so.
Left eye. Do you think they named it Left Eye because of TLC?
Yeah, maybe. Rest in peace. Absolutely.
See, the picture of his dad now. Like he's not changing the photos.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for the boy wonder!
Are they the only two black now? Okay.
Hey, I just want to say that I was right. Thank you.
Except for you said Tessa Thompson wasn't real, so now you gotta drink an egg.
Okay, that's true. I'll do the test of the
Now
egg.
you gotta drink an egg.
Look at you, moody.
Lonely in your bed. Love a good chant.
What?
That's pretty good.
Bangers.
Ooh,
shit. Have a cola and smile, bitch.
$1 million question for you, Cassius. Do you like to party?
I like parties.
What are you doing tonight?
My girlfriend, ex-girlfriend.
Fudge all that.
Why keep it?
To see our new star there. I've been waiting years for this invite.
Hell yeah. I just gotta do this other thing.
You go to your other thing, and I'll be there waiting. Pick you up. This is the kind of party that could change your life.
You don't go out with a head, with your head still bleeding.
Well, you definitely don't go to sleep if you ain't got no friends.
I realized you were asking about a specific. That one?
Aha, so she does the same thing. Her earrings slap so hard, dude.
I love you too, but I can't hang with what I see in you now. What happened to your head?
Shaving.
Shaving my forehead.
Okay, but we can stay for a little while, baby, because there's this party I gotta get back to. It's important.
Slave auctioneers party?
Ooh.
Yo, is the reason why you don't call me no more is because you're a sellout or because you're just a star?
What are you talking about?
11 million views, man.
The can?
You like the Ariana Grande of disloyal niggas.
Ooh.
The Ariana Grande of disloyal niggas.
I love that.
You got the info on how much this is costing them. You flipping sides to turn the tide. Don't be the leaf that floats down the river. Be the stone that splits the stream.
All right, Steven Yeun.
Gather around.
She took all the color out of her too.
Oh.
cell phones can only work with the mineral coltan, which is found in Africa's Congo. The profit involved in this has created war. If you feel so moved, you may throw the items in the containers at me. I will be reciting excerpts from the timeless Motown-produced movie, The Last Dragon. Let's begin. And in the end, Eddie, you're nothing but a misguided midget arsehole.
It's the wife.
Getting by on my
tits.
Oh,
Jesus.
No. Don't do that. God damn it.
Sheep's blood.
What the fuck is this? Why would you subject yourself to this?
It's a part of the show, Cassius. You of all people should understand, right? Stick to the script.
She's so quick.
Oh, Cash.
Fucking up my show.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
You don't think I knew how fucked up this was? He's gonna die.
Fuck me. I don't even do coke. That seems like a lot.
I don't either, but you know you're dead after that.
Jesus.
Army Hammer, no wonder you're all fucked up, bro.
More like arm and hammer.
Guys are weird.
Cassius Green, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's okay. He's friendly. He's friendly.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
No.
Like a bad pit bull.
I don't like that.
Don't call me mister.
Steve?
I never said Steve. I'm fucking kidding with you, man. Call me whatever you want. You keep closing those deals. I'd love to pick your brain because we need people like you at Worry Free. People who can comprehend the big picture. People that can analyze the challenge and adapt, like a cunning raccoon.
Cool.
Oh, about to say. I knew this was a commentary. God damn it, Chris.
You didn't have to do that. My pleasure.
They're gonna have sex.
Without a doubt. Oh, that just got romantic.
It was so hot I spilled my drink. What happens when you see Tessa Thompson?
It was,
damn, dude.
Fiery? The fuck?
Yeah. It was great.
All right, she can tell me later.
Oh, shit.
That was very comfortable. This has been happening.
God, I wrote this.
This fucking thing starts to charge and it got a...
Oh my God.
Turn that bitch into a trophy.
No.
You ever had to bust a cap in anybody's ass?
Oh my God.
Oh, I hate it here.
Come on, man, have a seat. I want to hear about some of that Oakland gangster shit.
Oh my God, I hate it.
Luckily, I've not had to put a cap in anyone's ass or head or anything, so I don't have any cool stories. Sorry.
Give us something. These boring cunts are at every single one of my parties. And I know you can bust a rap, right?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
If I had $1.
I can listen to rap well.
I think you can rap.
Oh my God.
I think you should rap.
Oh no.
Rap.
Oh no.
I've had $1 for every time this happened to me.
Fellow white people, don't act like this ever.
See our resident Caucasian.
Ever.
No.
Don't ever do this.
My name is Cash. I'd like to.
Oh no.
Crowd rapping for him.
Oh my God.
It's not enough that he sold $10 million. He's got to rap in your shitty house.
He's got to perform for you.
Nigga shit. Nigga shit.
Legit. Yo.
Wow.
Fucking.
This movie's so good. I
It's
like
so
it.
good.
It's good and it's not at the same time.
It's not from societal standpoint because this happens, but oh my God, is it accurate?
It's a commentary about America.
Right.
America loves black culture, but they don't seem to love black people.
But they all think we're all niggas. They didn't listen to Chris Rock.
Nobody want to be a nigga.
Exactly.
But he's still like bleeding.
It's been a day. This is inside of a day.
Go through that big ass foyer. Go through the door next to the stairs.
Real voice.
Oh yeah, first time.
Look here, young blood. We don't cry about the shit they should be. We just thrive in what is. And what is? Opportunity. Don't do that thing.
Powder ring around his nose.
Clean yourself.
No black woman where he is. Just black men. And then Tessa Thompson over here having to push the riot and keep it going.
There's one lady at the power collar party.
Yeah.
One. Okay.
One to remember the directions. This looks like the hallway from Get Out.
Kind of does.
It's very Japanese.
I'm gonna have to go back and see that.
And zombies.
This place is fucking nuts, man.
How's your head? You all right?
Bad girls always have apples.
Fuck it.
Wow.
Sell out.
Mr. Bobo horseplate.
I want you at Worry Free. I think that you are more than just the world's greatest telemarketer since Hal Jameson.
That's very interesting. Boring, though. I want to talk about the dollars and the zeros and the commas.
Cocky, I like it. Watch this little video proposal we put together and you'll understand everything, right?
A little bizarre, right? Just to throw in a random video.
I gotta piss, so could we kind of watch this after I get back?
No.
Gotta piss, man.
Okay, fine. Jade door.
Jade door.
Weren't all the doors green? I don't know if that was the bathroom. He went to an emerald door.
You on your way in or out, man?
Can you help me?
Uh-oh.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna go find me a jade door.
Fucked up, man. I'm really hurt.
You gotta help.
Just hold on, man.
Wouldn't have to pee anymore.
Yeah, all over myself.
What the fuck, man? I said the jade door. That is the jade door. No, that's an olive door.
It's an olive door.
You gotta get me the fuck out of here. This is a big misunderstanding, okay? Let's just take a deep breath. Wait, do you still have to pee?
I pissed on myself, man, so no, I don't have to.
I need new pants.
What the fuck was that thing in there, man?
The video is gonna show you everything. Don't worry about it.
Chris, what the fuck do you have me watching?
Just keep watching.
This movie's awesome.
Since the dawn of time, or at least since before anyone cares to remember,
Wow.
It's the nipple hair for me.
what has allowed us to thrive was our use of tools. But what are tools, if not extensions of the appendages with which we were born? Humans have modified ourselves throughout history. Our scientists have discovered a way to make humans stronger, more obedient, more durable, and therefore more efficient and profitable.
Workhorses.
Our workforce of equisapiens will make food the most profitable company in human history. And you, our shareholders, will be a part of that history.
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
This ain't no fucking misunderstanding. You making half human, half horse fucking things so you can make more money?
Yeah, basically. This isn't irrational.
Wow.
Cool. All right.
Wow.
Cool.
Sit in that chair. We're gonna watch this movie. And I'm gonna make you a proposal.
You got the gun on you. You really got a lot of choices.
Yeah, no.
Our work commodification process is simple and rather quick. It works for 70% of humans who take the fusing catalyst.
Yo, gotcha.
What the fuck did you get me to snort?
Wait, what?
What did I snort? Cause I'm not even fucking high.
What you snorted was 100% Peruvian, man.
I need you to be a little bit more particular, man. You know, they got fucking horses. Was it Coke? Was it not Coke? What was it?
It was Coke.
Laced.
The reason you're not high is because your adrenaline is pumping so hard right now that, to be perfectly honest, you're starting to harsh both of our mellows. The proposal that I want to make you is this. That is the future of labor. They're bigger, stronger, hopefully gripe a lot less. Soon, I'm going to have millions of them.
This is fucking nuts.
Yes.
They'll probably form their own culture. Then maybe they want to organize. Maybe they want to rebel. That's why we need someone on the inside who represents Worry-Free's needs. Someone they can relate to.
You want me to do what?
Fucking horse people.
Equisapien.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You want to have a false leader for these horse people, but at the same time he works for you?
It's called a puppet.
Why did you pick me? For what?
Cash.
Stop, people stop touching my face.
I've never seen anyone go through the ranks at Regal View like you did. And I want someone like that at Worry-Free. Someone hungry and shake their own friend in the back if it means getting what they want.
Wow.
I can see that you're freaked out and that you want to say no, but I wouldn't do that before you see what I'm offering.
$100 million with a smiley face.
There's no fucking amount of money to make me do that shit.
It's a short-term contract. 5 years, done. Then we give you the diffuser antidote special sauce serum, and you're back to normal.
Yep.
I want you to remember this. You're gonna have a horse cock.
Because that's what's important here.
What the fuck is a special antidote sauce serum? It sounds like you made that shit up, man. That shit ain't real.
No, it's real.
I need to see that shit work.
$100 million, 5 years of work as a horse person.
Yeah, as a horse person is the...
You're trusting this man's gonna have the way to turn you back.
No. What?
Damn, his head is
He's still bleeding.
Sir, you're not okay.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that's when you tell friends.
Telling everybody, I'm going to the news.
San Francisco Chronicle, good morning.
They turning motherfuckers into horse people.
First thing we're gonna do is cut a little nib into the cola can. Voila! Have a cola and smile bitch wig.
Jesus.
Wow.
Where the fuck is my cell phone?
Did he just throw his phone?
Foul-mouthed heroine with perfect aim from the Cola and Smile Bitch YouTube clip. Reportedly signed for an amount of money that could buy 4 white babies.
Oh, wow.
Is it bigger?
No, it's the same size. Is that why you tried to booty call me last night?
Oh, it's my phone. I told you. It doesn't matter. I got a new one.
You called me at 3:23. You left a video message. I didn't check it because I assumed it was lewd as fuck. And
I love the hard right-hand turn this shit takes.
Security code clear.
Beautiful perversions don't shut.
If you beautiful perversion.
Oh my god.
People
People gotta know. You gotta tell them, right?
Yeah, I snorted something that was, I thought it was activated, but it turned out it was just coke. I don't know
Why'd
what.
you focus on your dick, though? Then? You could have just asked me to check your nostrils. Yeah, they look bigger. You're flaring them.
No, I'm not flaring.
You are.
No,
Just
I'm
relax.
not.
He's having like an existential crisis.
This can't happen again.
I'm not going to be a fucking power caller.
That's a good decision. I still have problems with all this. Only something happening to you turn you against them.
Yeah.
They just view me as another one of their creatures to control and to manipulate, and that's not me.
Yes, it is, actually.
He needs to see it himself. He just got to it.
Nah, listen to your friends. They're your friends, right?
They are, but some people can lead a horse to water.
Can't grow his dick.
Sure can't.
I need you to explain that one, because I don't understand what you need kind of messed around with somebody. What is it?
It's me and you that shouldn't have messed around tonight. You wanna know who it was?
Oh, do you plan on everything about team with that person again?
No.
No, I don't want to know that.
Smart. The smartest decision you've made all movie.
Let's go. Black bag operation.
Oh, dropped it. Come on. How do you drop the bag?
Oh, she got the code.
Tell Homeland Security we are the bomb.
Maybe
Oh,
the
that's
artist
cute.
is being literal. Maybe worry-free is turning workers into horses.
And literally fucking them? Oh, that dude's a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Everybody thinks that's me, man. That's not me. What's wrong with your head, then?
It's still bleeding.
Yeah. Damn, son.
If I was a horse, I could catch up to him.
Dummy.
Dude, it twisted your ankle in that pothole.
It's Cassius Green from Have a Cool and Smile, bitch fam. I want to be on your show tomorrow.
She sold out too. She was an activist and shit, and
I don't love that.
Nah.
Watch you get pegged in the noggin and get utterly humiliated. It was effing hilarious.
I got a new clip that I need you to play.
Well, if you want some ass, you have to bring some ass. So get ready for an ass whooping, then jump in the shit tank. We'll play your clip.
Yeah, get your ass whipped and then jump in the shit tank.
This is what you gotta do to atone, bro. You want people to hear you, you gotta go through this shit.
I think it continues the whole system we're trying to change.
Play my clip now, please.
Literally was in the take a shit.
We're hurting! This is just incontrovertible proof of worry-free's evil practices. They're turning humans into grotesque horse people. And I want the world to know
it's healed.
They're manipulating humanity for the sake of profit.
Who else isn't manipulating humanity for the sake of profit?
Caused worry-free stocks to skyrocket.
Oh my god.
House and Senate leaders joined Lyft in celebrate the record stock market rally. See you from the house. Keep up and 20 minutes.
You showed him, buddy.
Whoo! I love it. World's the same. People are horses. It's love.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to change anything, but I wanted to say I'm sorry. I acted stupid.
Man, we good. Let's do right from now on, man.
I tried to stop it, but it's just right in front of their faces and nobody gives a fuck.
If you get shown a problem but have no idea how to control it, then you just decide to get used to the problem.
We stopped them from crossing the picket line this time. We win.
Good plan.
They've been trying it for a while.
The football team's still just scrimmaging the whole time.
Now the strikers here at the Regal View strike will tell us why they're all wearing their Cola and Smile bitch wigs. The strikers have been extremely militant.
I love how they call the rioters militant, which is, as you see in American history,
yes,
they always do. Any unionizers, they always, demonize them.
And like these guys are literally wearing military shit.
Exactly. Militant protesters. So we have to don riot gear and shoot things at them.
Beat them, tear gas them.
Popping tear gas.
The cavalry's arrived, folks.
The cavalry's arrived. Remember, the rioters are militant.
All right. Man, I am literally having 2020 flashbacks. We were there. Fuck that shit.
This is when magic happens. Cassius!
You're getting turned to a horse, buddy.
These people outside getting beat.
Shot.
It was daytime.
Yeah, so he's been out for a minute.
Notice that there's no reporters.
That's what they can do to you when ain't nobody watching.
Yo, this is so accurate.
Yeah.
I could have wrote this. I wrote this. Is it the horses? It's the horse people.
The horse people are revolting with their dicks out.
We are honored to be.
I'm from East Oakland. Talk regular. Name's Demarius. Thanks for breaking us out.
No problem.
Worry-free is here.
Hey, same struggle.
Echo Sapiens. Let's be out.
If they all neighed in unison, I'd have died.
Hey, mastermind.
He's like, I'm gonna go fight zombies.
You helped slave labor for a minute after I asked you to leave this job.
Well,
I need more redemption.
Upset at him for doing it, but if you look at it from like a regular life perspective, he's like, my uncle about to be homeless. What the fuck can I do? Which I think it just means that at some point in time you gotta set your morals aside for capitalism. It is what they want you to do, which is terrible.
But he paid it like the first month. I know you.
Yeah, I've been out of there after that.
Yeah, right. Save your money.
Don't play with me, Cash, because that's some serious shit.
That's yours. Got a car that'll do me just fine until I get back to work.
Humble.
Plus, I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Just saying sorry is fine.
No.
I need that Maserati, Playboy.
This is the perfect apology. I don't want to disrespect you. Now that we won that strike, you cool with coming back to work with us? Slowly, regular telemarketing?
Hell nah.
The new and glorious telemarketers union will have me. We got to start fighting somewhere.
So what about being a part of something important, huh? Looks like the sun is about to explode.
We are a part of something important.
He wants to know what he was gonna do in life would mean anything.
Not that he feng shuied the garage.
Well, I can come back to the exact same thing after all that.
It looks so much better though.
Yeah, looks like a room.
Yeah, he's dead.
What happened?
That's the redemption that I needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Filmed by Boots Riley.
Boots Riley.
That is how you walk when you're drained of fluids.
What?
I'm Cassius Green, calling on behalf of StopAMudholeInYourAss.com. Sorry to bother you, but...
That's the cosplay I need.
Yeah.
All right, so here it is real quick. Before we begin, I just wanted to tell my fellow friends here on the couch and also dear viewers that in America's past, you can look up labor wars or wars over unionizing in America have happened plenty of times. Up until the point that we don't know about them. This isn't a conspiracy. This is this kind of thing that history books won't teach you because we think of America first as a capitalist country and think that having more freedom means more capitalism, which that is not the case. It has not been the case. And one of the reasons why America is one of the richest countries in the world is because for 400 years, they had people working for free. If you're stealing labor from Africa, you ain't got to pay for that. Anyway,
correct.
I wanted to bring up the Battle of Blair Mountain, which was the labor uprising in the United States history and the largest armed uprising since the Civil War. The conflict occurred in Logan County, West Virginia, as a part of Coal Wars, a series of 20th century labor disputes in Appalachia. Coal mining. So up to 100 people were killed in this, and it was the United Mine Workers. They wanted to get better rights for themselves, and I mean, they were trying to unionize is what they were trying to do. And literally a different town came by that had a big union busting sheriff, and he rounded up enough of a militia to literally come there and wage war. They had machine guns mounted in the mountains, shooting at people to make sure that these people couldn't unionize. People used to get paid in script. You had to spend that script at the company's store, which means that the company was paying you in money that you could only spend for the company. And also look into company towns, which is a thing that existed for a long time in America. And one of the largest company towns in all of America was Gary, Indiana, a place that I happen to be from.
Where the steel industry is still has factories to this day.
Are you saying it's still going?
It's still If anybody want to do all the reading, there was actually just a video by Knowing Better on YouTube where he talked about unions in America, which is important to know because America's a democracy, which helps the most amount of people. Most amount of people would be workers and not people who actually own the quote unquote means of production, which means that unions would help the most amount of people. Democracy. And then the very last thing on that would be that once they were able to tie unionizing into socialism and communism in the Red Scare, it essentially meant that unionizing became un-American.
Yeah. Right.
So it's your patriotic duty to work for that fucking dollar, bitch.
Right.
No, that's true. I'm more shocked people didn't know that, but I'm also realizing more and more. I had really radical history teachers. Like they were very much like Mr. Fairchild, Mrs. Wallace, up to you. They were very much like, I'm going to teach you everything in history that they wouldn't teach you. And it was just like, we were like, America's not great. And they were like, it never was.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be fair to any nation. No nation is perfect, but certainly in the United States, we are still dealing with the fallout of systematic racism that exists within our culture because of the nature of how our nation was founded. Basically.
Yeah, and people don't read history, or they don't teach history, so how you are doomed to repeat it, especially, well, not to branch off, but with them trying to take about critical race theory, they're using it to take out any author of color, which is going to go and have the cycle over again. We've literally seen it in history enough to know that this will happen, so I'm just saying, get your passports, folks.
So with all that
work on their
said,
citizenships.
Swing it over to the movie.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it's yeah, there were several parts obviously that I didn't remember that kind of helped piece together the narrative for me. Especially because like when I watched it the first time, again, not having remembered much, it seemed kind of disparate. Like I couldn't remember how they got from A to B in terms of how they got from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. And it actually progresses very naturally, and it's very it's set up and it's forecasted a little bit. And
Steve on the back of his book is riding a horse. Even when he's in his office right before it, you get the horse plate, but then there's a bunch of pictures of horses on the back, and then all the there's even a little carousel horse in there.
And it truly speaks to kind of the state of the I guess economics in the United States in terms of like Amazon being one of the biggest companies in the world, not just in the United States, but requires tons of labor to operate, that kind of a thing. So it is very relevant, and it's funny because this movie came out prior to 2020. It was very close, but it forecasted a lot of what we saw, like as a result of the current, I guess, social climate in the United States.
2018, actually.
Yeah.
Work.
So where you got a bunch of fucking notes.
Yeah, let's hear them.
With all of her earrings, I believe all of them, they were like murder, kill, dick, electric chair, bury the rag deep in your face. You're gonna have to fight, and tell Homeland Security where the bomb.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
I do like that.
Yeah, those earrings are sick. So
yeah,
good.
I do agree. I feel like there's a lot of symbolism and a lot of coded language that is very much like if you know, you know.
Yes.
Like especially with this conversation I was saying before when he was like, I want to talk about the commas and money. He's like, oh, you're cocky. But honestly, that's almost how you're treated when like you ask for more or even like negotiating your salary for a job.
Yes.
And I've seen people in their face like, oh, you were asking quite a bit for it. I'm like, pay me. I don't understand.
Right, exactly. I mean, that's what's, it's something that's come to be expected in a capitalist society is the desire for more and the, I guess the willingness to show that like beyond even your, I guess, what morals might be, just like the more, right? Just more, bigger, better, more. Like that's it is encouraged in our society, and it doesn't always provide the reward that is promised.
Yeah, and in here, one they give him that promotion to break the solidarity amongst the workers. Like they could see that he did have something in him, but they're like, we can better use that to literally sell arms, which is like it's not even commentary at that point. Like they're it's whole mask off, but also. They mention about how they got the horse workers. He's like, these guys have been able to make cars for what it used to cost to make bikes. But at the beginning of the movie, you see my man struggling to get a car. And everybody knows here that you can buy expensive bikes, but you know how easy it is to get a bike. Craigslist, wherever, like you can get a bike for $10.
I think it was also a commentary just on the bottom line as well. It's like now we made this workforce that can produce this product for what we call like maybe a tenth of the price of the previous product, but we're still going to charge the same amount.
Yeah, because that's going to go to the shareholders.
Exactly.
And I liked that a lot. I liked the juxtaposition, especially with the code switching and how established that was.
Yeah.
Because I find that like that right there, I was like, oh, that is mind blowing. Even when you go to a certain, like, oh, only white boys here. And then you see him how he changes when he talks to people. And even like going up and you see other sellouts go out there. It's mind blowing. One thing that I did appreciate them hitting on, Tessa Thompson still shown to fight the fight. And then other people who are selling out. And unfortunately also with a lot of the racial movement, seen a lot of black women stick with the movement, fight for it. And then you'd see a lot of the men go and continue on and be like, no, I'm going to go and get my trophy. I'm going to still go and get my money. And they wouldn't reinvest in the community because they'd be like, clutch my pearls. What do you mean?
That's how one of those things where like one, as a man, you're literally going to get more opportunities and you're going to glom onto those easily. But two,
it's true.
In any movement of oppression, they will always allow people from the oppressed group to move up through the top to always be like, well, look, he did fine. Why can't you? To be like, they're doing all right. Why aren't you? And then also from your standpoint as that person, you could be like, I can do this and my life could be good. Or I can stay in the struggle because Tessa Thompson, Squeeze, and Saul all financially aren't doing well. They're just getting by. And he finally got a taste of that not getting by. I was like, fuck.
Right?
I don't think it's important to also note, like, I don't think we should demonize people who are successful, but I think that what this movie is encouraging people to do is to be conscious of the decisions that you make on your path to becoming successful.
And then what you do after you're successful.
And what you do with your success, right? Exactly.
I mean, I think depending on who you are first, I think it's all Americans' duties to try to make America better.
I agree.
In an actual making America better kind of way.
Right.
But,
Yeah, absolutely.
But I did like that how they showed that though, in continuing, and also with the code switching of her trying to show her art and her own pain, but she still has to use her white voice.
And she used the British voice.
Right, correct.
Yes,
correct.
Because if I'm going
there.
to sell art, I need to sound fancy.
I think that showed a parity though between the two characters that didn't really get addressed through like the rest of the movie, which is they were both. I mean, it's both a means to success in the conventional Western white dominated culture. You know, so they both made concessions, and that's what I mean. It's like, we shouldn't demonize success, but you should always be conscious of the moral decisions you make while you're if you are on your path to becoming successful.
Yes, and there's a lot of nuance, and so I've probably said a lot of I'm framing it in a lot of controversial yet brave.
No, certainly. I mean, yeah, you should absolutely.
We would also be remiss if we didn't mention the main character's name is Cassius, aka Cassius Clay, but also Cassius Green, as in Cash Green, as in Green money, Cash, because he needs that motherfucking money. And like, I wouldn't say that we're demonizing his success, but like, we should, because he's literally selling slave labor and he knows it. Right. And that's why it makes it so that why it takes like that ambiguity out, but it also puts him in a situation where when I watch it, like, I'm disgusted by what he's doing, but I'm like, if my family was about to get kicked out of the house, like,
well, it's also the whole problem is that it makes sense on that front, but it's when people were like, I would never do this. It's literally just like, you're naming something that there's a price. Yeah. You're just letting me know that there's a price that you may or may not do it for. Most likely would. And, they showed him enough numbers in commas for him to be like, right, fuck it, I'll sell slave labor. Like, that's
never say never.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm curious of how sexual heady they were to the men. Like, I wasn't seeing them as well as the women expressing like, oh yeah, let's go and do it. It was very much like, you're top of the reproductive pile. Don't masturbate. Right. Stay sharp. And they kept doing
said for women.
Exactly. Yeah, I do wonder what it is said for women, but also when they were in there and he had said woman next to her, it was still placating. So I thought that was something that was a very good call.
I mean,
that'd be a good skit.
If you remember, Armie Hammer referred to a room full of boring cunts as like the women who are attending his parties. So I mean, not only are we dealing with,
I was thinking he meant everyone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's certainly. I took it as a sexist remark, but like, so it is. I think in that way, it also is including other subjugated groups such as women within culture. Not only African American people who are clearly subjugated, but also women. And so it was kind of, I think, from the patriarchal. Anglo-Saxon, like waspy point of view, it was that the commentary on that point of view, just saying like, if you're not a white male, then your opinion doesn't matter, essentially. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing.
Or white male with money.
Yeah, a white yes, especially with money. Yes, because if
and you see him treating people like how people with money treat other people. Like I've been in parties, I've seen people act like that, motherfucker try to act like that towards me, and I'm like, I don't like that. Like, I need to
because
slow it down.
They treat you like property. They're treating you like they just.
It's because of their privilege. They're like, they have that amount of like confidence in there where it's just like at the beginning of the movie when Danny Glover was like you never have to pay a bill in your life, like all this and all that. I feel like we've all been at parties with motherfuckers like that. And it's like that motherfucker's never been checked, and that's why I can't fuck
and no one said anything.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Even if you try to, they're like, they got plus 100 confidence. You could be like, hey, you're being an asshole. And they'd be like, why don't you get a fuck at my party? Like, that's it. They'll just stop fucking with you. And before they even get to that, I'm like, I'm just gonna, like, we're not even friends anyway. So I'm just gonna.
I do appreciate that because it showed that everyone is, well, not everyone, a lot of people have the morality that they will become that person, no worry. Like the other black guy, when he was treating him essentially like shit, and then he was trying to treat him to show that he was the boss, it was very much, I thought that was very much on point. Because I do see people like that. He also started having the holier than thou personality after working with them very shortly. So that's why I know he's so subject to it, right? Everyone code switches. Oh my God, Martin Luther King.
No, that was rough.
The horse people.
Of the horse people. And I love that because people don't realize how much people hated Martin Luther King when he was alive. He was not portrayed as he was now.
In fact, people hated him so much, he was assassinated.
But they always use him as a beacon of hope. And I'm like, is it because he died early? Like, is that why?
Oh, I mean, he's been whitewashed. If Martin Luther King was alive today, like, there's plenty. I think, not Bill O'Reilly, Tucker Carlson, one of those fucking talking ventriloquist dolls was like, if Martin Luther King was alive today, I think he'd be leaving like an All Lives Matter rally. And it's like, really? That's really what you actually fucking think? Is that what you think? Because if it does, one, you're either a liar or you're stupid.
Well, and it's also because those type, I mean, again, this is coming into the dynamic of white patriarchal society within the United States having the liberty and I guess space seemingly to say whatever they want without consequence. Right. You can offend anybody and have the entitlement and the right to do so, and that's a problem in the United States because it's been a problem with the previous president. It's been a problem where you can literally, as a white male, have a soapbox to say anything you want and get away with it is not an acceptable image. Especially for our future generations of people to look up to somebody who can effectively get away with anything. Wow. You know, I mean, like, let us not forget that so-and-so said, grab them by the pussy, right?
And they got the best job you can get in America.
Let's just, yeah.
I mean, it's only $400,000 annually, but...
Oh, I mean, we're not talking about the pay.
Correct.
We're talking about all it.
Correct.
So real quick, Tessa Thompson has the show where she's doing it for Africa. And it's kind of we just got this big thing of Africa. We're talking about Africa as a whole, very American-centric. But then she also talks specifically about the Congo and the minerals that they get in the Congo to make cell phones, right?
Yeah.
So my question is this: if Congo has minerals in it in which they can get that turn into cell phones, and cell phones are one of the biggest industries in the world, why isn't Congo able to charge the amount of money that they want to charge for their minerals in order to make their country better?
So if I'm gonna guess, it's probably because empirical nations came in and owned the land that is in Africa or that is being mined.
Less than that now. That is the case, plenty of them, but also because of and I know how this makes me sound, but it is true, so I will say it. It's global capitalism. If your country decides that it wants to charge a certain price for something, your government can have a coup, and then the people that are now in charge of your government are probably favorable to those things. Banana republics would be an example. We've literally done wars over bananas.
Literally.
Because people were like, we're going to charge the price we want to for bananas. And we're like,
and spices. I'm just going to take this.
Over. Which
I lived in Hawaii. I can tell you this is all very...
There's a global south for a reason. And like, that's it. So like, you would think that they would be like, oh, like we sell these things and we're going to charge the price that we think is fair. It's not how that works.
I liked it. It was very layered. It was very symbolic. I feel like every time you would watch it, you would take something different away from it.
Oh, this is my second time. I definitely get new shit.
This is my second time as well, yeah. And I agree that I think that there's more, you can appreciate, I appreciated it more this time, certainly. I mean, all the comedic elements are great.
Yeah,
I love
you need them.
The David Cross and Patton Oswalt.
I liked how the contrast from everyone who was protesting versus everyone who was in the building.
Yeah.
And how corner it was. The lighting in this movie was magnificent.
Yeah.
Costumes, design, set design, lighting, like it's all very intentional. In this, you could see the kind of gradient from the shit where he began to the kind of posh, like loft style offices where he ended, kind of a thing. And the lighting changed in that, obviously. Costumes changed, lighting changed, all that shit changed.
A horse cosplay would be fucking magnificent. Like that shit was crazy.
Those seem to be like actual appliances, like puppet appliances they put on people, which is pretty awesome.
But can we actually talk about the horses?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Brie, could you speak to the sexualization of black bodies?
Yes, because of the horse and also it was weird because they sexualized the whole body, even when he was hugging. Oh my god! And I swear, was that the guy from Power? Is that the guy?
Yes.
Oh, that's where I've seen him.
Yes.
Damn.
And he's like rubbing his head, and they think the selling point is all dick sexual, and I think that is so funny.
Right, because as hypermasculine and is like. A white dude. I have had white dude friends even ask me about my dick, which is weird. But
not
still,
me.
Been like for him to be like, dude,
he just shares.
You're gonna get a horse cock.
Yeah,
and it's like that's the selling point. That's the thing. That's it. Because having a giant impossible dick is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, well, I got turned into a horse. But I'm sorry, Brie, you were still saying.
I do, and even with the statue that you saw of him fucking it, it almost looks like do you guys know what breaking of the bull is? What they used to do in slave times? Masters used to rape black men in front of everyone.
Right.
Literally. And I was just like,
dehumanize them, demasculate.
Yes. And also eat black people. Fun fact. If your history teacher didn't teach you that, we were a delicacy.
And also, if you look at that in the context of historical, I guess, relevance of that, in the Deep South, Christianity, as it is still today in the United States, is like, it's literally like they believe it wholesale, right? So if you're sitting here sodomizing another man that is clearly against.
No. Black people weren't humans.
Yeah,
we were property.
Doesn't make
you can do whatever you want to your property.
It's God's whole. What was it?
That's sodomy. That's sodomy, though.
It is. No, it is. But like,
sodomy.
that's it. It would be sodomy from them if you're a slave owner. They'd be like, if I fuck another white man.
Anyway, it's just the hypocrisy is rampant from the jump.
Yes.
Is my kind of point here.
And I hope people. I hope that everyone who watches reaction would assume also watching this movie, and if you watch this movie, you're aware of how hilarious it is. So I'm almost curious to see if we're going to see those comments. They'd be like, oh, liberals, or like all of these people. I'm like, well, did you watch the movie and did you pick up the signs? If it's the girls who get it. The girls who don't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious of seeing those reactions. But I do agree. It was entertaining to see that point. The next length also was who were the horses, because the only horse we were introduced with was what, DeMarcus?
Yeah, DeMarcus from
Yes.
Yeah,
so
right.
who are we testing on? And then is that why they don't care?
Well, I'm definitely be the first dude, Hal, whoever was the most famous.
Hal Jameson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Hal Jameson was the
mentioned him
titular telemarketer that they deemed as being very successful.
It's like Martin Luther King. They always bring it in. It's this some guy that did great once, and then they try to go and be like, well, look at him. You could be great. And you're like, well, no. And also, we're not a monolith.
Right.
But there was the whole thing was too on point. I feel like if he didn't work in a call center before, it's exactly like that. It's kind of insane how accurate.
It is a very oppressive culture where you are literally, stick to the script is very accurate for those types of jobs. Extremely so.
Spidey and Bree, you guys work there. We all speak on it.
Well, back in now.
Right, back in them days. No, yeah, call centers, it is
the devil.
That shit sucks. Like, it is emotionally and mentally draining. Like, since I've stopped working there, I've had more energy, which is, it's insane to really think about how much that energy that sucks out of you just talking to people and telling them to make a payment in the middle of a pandemic when it's something that's not as important as like your lights or your car or your house. And I'm like, well, fuck those. It's like, nah, man, that shit was stupid. I couldn't keep on doing that.
Yeah, thankfully, never had anyone having coitus pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Definitely had my husband just died of cancer and this is his loan and you got to do a death claim. Many of those, or they call in and then they're the child who took out the loan, who we've been calling the whole family about, died in a car crash, and then you have to do all this, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
When the lady started crying on the phone, like, yeah, that shit's real. That happens.
And then he still tries to sell her a product because that's what the manager will tell you. That is so accurate.
Dehumanizing.
Yeah, you get in trouble for not getting to. Well, yeah, but this is how you can make a payment. I get that they're dead, but you could also do this and we could take care of it that way. So you
get demonized for not having sympathy or empathy.
Go fuck yourself. That's essentially what it was.
Right.
And it really hit on that, the whole power caller aspect. And I feel like a lot of companies probably, if you've worked at a company, you can relate to, but for especially that situation, they made it seem like, first of all, when you first enter, you're paid at all, but they'll always hang over these bonuses, these commissions. You can make more money if you placate.
Tell you about someone who did super well.
Yes, and Redacted got this job because of us. And one thing that Redacted did was they started whitening their voice. They had a very thick accent, and for me, apparently, I sound really white on the phone, so that was already clear to go. But I would hear people on the phone, and that's such a real thing of them being like, "Oh, hello," because if he has accent, people hang up all the time. He's like, "How do you have people stay on the phone? Like they don't stay on for me." And he started doing that, and he's like, "Hello, I'm Redacted, and I'm trying to help you out." And his numbers started going up, and it was mind blowing.
Also, though, there are two sides to that. Like, there's also a voice of I don't care that gets that same job across, and that is also still just a lot of disheartening shit. Like, it's you're asking people for $1,000 when you know they don't have it in the middle of a pandemic, and it's fucked.
But I love how also the password to the VIP room that he kept going for when the VIP room was not worth it, was upscale elegance.
Upscale elegance.
And I think that was very
to sell that fake upscale elegance just to see the real quote unquote upscale elegance at the end at the orgy party.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It was very poignant. What they think they're supposed to sound like, I think that was very poignant.
Yeah, that was kind of this is something I want to talk about personally, being a white person. I don't think that people should associate being articulate with being white. It's not the same thing. And to do that is racist, honestly. To say because a person of color is very articulate and lacks an accent of any kind, like has a general American accent, is a very racist thing to say. I understand for the purpose of the movie, the implications there and the reason for it. But I just want to say that, especially for all the people of color out there who are our viewers, which I hope are many and numerous, that if you're an articulate person and people tell you you sound white, fuck them. Like, that's not right.
Or in that same breath, you don't have to speak proper English to be an intelligent person.
Yep.
And I'm fully here, and I'm jumping on this too. Because honestly, I don't know about you, I was bullied by black people for sounding white in church. It wasn't the white people with it, though. They'd be like, "Oh, she's so nice," and then she'd be like, "You're so you speak so eloquently."
Yeah, I got both too. I feel you.
Yeah, and it's mind blowing. And there was a poem written by this woman I think about it all the time. She was like, "My father, who has 2 PhDs, speaks 5 languages, is still looked down upon in America because he does not speak English that well. He needs to start all over." And I think what you said really brings on to that, because nobody's a monolith. And I feel like people really need to go and understand that for all races, there is no monolith to any person just because they look that way.
Exactly.
In that same breath, just because I can speak as the way I am does not mean you should discount the other person who might have an accented English for not being as intelligent. And then also, mainly, and this is I hope a lot of black people very much understand, they try to they don't gatekeep being black. They use it as a shaming stick.
Yeah.
That if he lives in that apartment right now, you're a sellout. You're like, no.
Can I speak on behalf of the Hood then, just a little bit? Thank you, the Hood, for giving me the mic. So I grew up in Gary's, murder capital, yada yada. You know my credentials. Don't give a fuck. Don't live in the Hood now. Wouldn't even consider myself Hood. I'm wearing boots. They're
Mexicans got on boots.
They're not even Timbs. I'm wearing Toms. Shame me. But so I think of it's less of that and much more of a protectiveness of it's kind of hard at first off tops to trust people. Because if you live in the Hood, first off, you have a very low list of people that you trust, right? And there are plenty of other black folks that don't live in the Hood that are still kind of gatekeeping about what is and what isn't black. But I feel like as we've grown up, because I got a lot of that in high school and junior high and shit, but in young adulthood, but as an adult, you don't even see that anymore. I still got friends that I talk to in the Hood, and I don't get that shit. They're just damn, I'm glad we're still friends and shit. I'm glad we're still fucking friends, because at first it's a thing of it's an easy target to make fun of somebody for, and then it comes across with oh, maybe these people think that they're better than us, and that's the kind of shit that you get. And it can be that whole entire structure, and you got to figure out how to wade through those waters. But it's not some people do it for gatekeepiness, and I think others are just kind of how things are. And once they're able to move past it, and once everybody can move past it and grow up a little bit and talk about it, that it kind of fades away. And for those who don't, people are just assholes. You've been being an asshole.
And I'm curious about how things are, because I have friends who are you go hiking, that's white people shit, and I used to make that joke because I'd be it's this, but it's also no. I'm I can't make that joke anymore because you guys don't get that is satire. That is I'm actually making fun, because that doesn't make any sense. I told my friend I had some cousins who I don't talk about as often. I'm going cliff diving. They're like, why? I'm because you can.
Right, exactly.
Hey, I got family still say shit, trying to come? And they fucking come. Or I remember Super Bowl in high school, this one kid was I was yeah, I was doing real well in the swimming class. I was yeah, I'm in the swimming class. I was we're going to the pool afterwards. She's man, black people don't know how to swim. Those white people shows first off, you're supposed to be a little gangster, but I can drown in 5 feet of water. Come on, man.
Right.
You better go out and learn how to swim.
Right.
You're an easy target.
It's not funny when you go and look at your friend, by the way, and we're we're going to go to pool day, and we're ooh, you probably can't come, can you?
Also, the history of racism in swimming pools in the South.
They used to put bleach and acid in the water that black people were in to not mix.
But to not.
But to digress.
All in all,
it's a great movie.
Guys, thank you for watching. Sorry not to bother us.
Yeah, it's very thought-provoking.
Sorry not to
bother you. Let us know what you think about the movie. This was a hefty discussion. And with that being said, we'll see you guys at the next one. Peace. Bye.